How do bees turn pollen into that golden gooey goodness we call honey? So, what exactly is pollen? Well, pollen is a fine powder produced by flowers. It's basically plant dust, but don't let that fool you. It's super important. Each tiny grain of pollen contains the male genetic material of plants. Think of it as flower confetti, essential for plant reproduction. When bees visit flowers, they get covered in this pollen. Look at that little bee go, it's like they're wearing a pollen coat. But why do they collect it? Bees have special pollen baskets on their hind legs called curbiculae. These baskets help them transport pollen back to the hive. Imagine trying to carry all your groceries without a bag. Bees have a clever solution. Once our busy bee is loaded with pollen, it's time to head back to the hive. The journey isn't just about flying straight home. Bees use a fascinating technique called the waggle dance to communicate the location of good pollen sources to their hive mates. Let's see how it works. The waggle dance is like a bee GPS system. By shaking their bodies and waggling in a figure-8 pattern, bees can tell each other the direction and distance of flowers from the hive. It's dance choreography with a purpose. Pretty cool, right? This dance is crucial for the hive's efficiency and success in gathering food. Back at the hive, our bee deposits the pollen into storage cells, but it's not ready to become honey just yet. First, the pollen gets mixed with nectar and enzymes. This mixture creates bee bread, a vital protein source for the hive. Bee bread might sound funny, but it's a superfood for bees, packed with nutrients to help them grow and thrive. While bees collect pollen, they also gather nectar from flowers. Nectar is a sugary liquid that flowers produce to attract pollinators. Bees store this nectar in their honey stomach, which is separate from their regular stomach. Once the bee returns to the hive, it regurgitates the nectar into the mouths of house bees. Sounds gross, but it's a vital step in the honey-making process. These house bees chew the nectar for about 30 minutes, breaking down its complex sugars into simpler ones. Then, they deposit it into honeycomb cells. The final step is all about evaporation. Bees fan their wings to create airflow, evaporating water from the nectar until it thickens into honey. This process ensures the honey doesn't spoil and stays preserved. Once the honey is ready, bees seal the honeycomb cells with wax to keep it safe and sound. It's like nature's Tupperware. Did you know that honey never spoils? Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are still edible, and bees need to visit around 2 million flowers to make just 1 pound of honey. Talk about hard work. There are also over 300 types of honey in the United States alone, each with a unique flavor depending on the flowers the bees visited. From clover to lavender, there's a honey for every taste. And there you have it, the sweet journey from pollen to honey. Next time you drizzle honey on your toast or add it to your tea, remember the incredible work of those tiny buzzing bees. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more bee-ortiful content, and let us know in the comments what bee facts you'd like to learn next. Thanks for watching Animal Central HQ. Stay sweet.